so done with this game and its cutscenes.
I don't understand why it plays every fucking time and it doesn't change at all.
Because, money saving.
By the way, you can't skip any cutscenes the first time you watch them.
Yeah, that was the style at the time.
These are super high quality narratives. Why would you want to? Like, it's not worth that extra line of code because nobody would ever want to skip.
Hey, Shadow. Long time no see.
It's not even something you really need to code. Just make it so you can skip any of the cutscenes. It was extra code.
Nice job, Shadow.
No. It's easier.
Anyway,
One of the Chaos Emeralds.
rejoice.
Chaos Emeralds.
This is the last time we're going to be seeing Westopolis.
Wait, really?
I'm cutting it out every other time. This is the...
Oh, right!
'cause
This is the third time.
Yeah, this is the hero mission.
This isn't a game with save points, is there? Or is it?
Wait, what?
The checkpoints.
Save
like 8.
points, not checkpoints.
It autosaves.
So, I have something that I feel like I should mention, but I feel like you're also going to be mad when I point it out. Why didn't you play through... Well, I guess, is there a different ending if you do one every single time and not just from the second time forward?
What do you mean?
Like, if you did the neutral run the first time, and then switch, like, the neutral run for Westopolis, and then switch to the good or evil, is that a different ending than if you went good or evil off the bat?
No.
No? Is it different cutscenes?
I mean... Every level you beat, you get one other cutscene. Depending on what mission you do. Well, not even depending on what mission you do, depending on what level you enter.
So technically, what you could have done for at least part of these was, after you beat the first level, or Westopolis, this would have made editing obnoxious, but still, after you beat Westopolis, and it autosaves, like as a neutral run, and it autosaves, you quit the game, you go to your memory card, you duplicate the file.
No, Ariel, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work.
Oh god, I see where this is going.
And then, you know, you may have to have multiple memory cards for that. I'm not 100% sure.
No, Ariel, you have to, on one memory card, you have to have completed all of the endings to get the last story.
Ah.
You have to beat this game 10 times.
Alright, I tried. How about action replay?
I mean, I don't have one. Are you guys ready?
No. Oh yeah!
Brian, have you gotten Team Sonic Racing?
No, I haven't.
Neither
But
have
I like this song. I heard this song in like something else unrelated. And I'm like, I enjoy this song. I'm gonna seek it out.
Well, that's because it's Crush 40 and they're back.
I know, right? It's amazing.
It's also funny because before they did Sonic songs, they did songs for like arcade racing games, and now they're doing a Sonic song about racing.
So their careers, this is the culmination, right?
Yeah,
So
and it actually sounds a lot like their old songs too.
I mean, are there words in this song that make it specific to Sonic? Because how do we know?
No, it's just about teamwork.
Right, yeah, so.
It's about racing and being a team, which I guess is Team Sonic Racing. Which is the worst name, by the way.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. It's no 358 days over 2, but it's not great.
God, I'm still not 100% sure what to do with that. I know we said, like, the shortest way to do that is to only
just
record
the cutscene
thing.
Well, isn't there a cutscene library in one of the
No, what in Kingdom Hearts, what the fuck is it? What, 1.5 remix, whatever the hell it's called, has the first Chain of Memories and then the cutscenes for 358 days over 2.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
But they're reanimated. They're not just like the cutscenes.
That's fine. No one gives a fuck.
Black creatures.
But the problem is, my favorite cutscene is not gonna be one of those because it's not important to the
Ariel,
story.
just fucking rip it off of YouTube.
But it's not the same.
Ariel.
But
No, it literally is not the same because it's part of the tutorial. And he's teaching you Limit Break. And you can only use Limit Break if you're dying. So he fucking decks you.
wait a minute.
I mean, you can just edit that.
Major cities around the world. Every city is reporting significant.
I can't tell if that's abusive or metal as fuck.
Westopolis received
I mean,
It might be both.
no one has checked, but my comic on DeviantArt for Nobody's Perfect, my organization, stupid comic.
unconfirmed sources
That
have
is what
also
the Super
reported
Lexius
seeing a
bitch
black
slap is
hedgehog
referred
in
to.
Westopolis.
Because he like his arm goes back.
Yeah. Well, I'm not here to save you.
You are so funny. It's me, Maria. I'll be over in a minute.
Don't waste my time.
So cool. I'm gonna punk up. Hey, Jamie! And you boneheads, get over here! Let's go have fun. Exquisite!
Get back here.
What?
Oh, that was beautiful. Okay.
Yeah, it's one of the only good cutscenes in this game.
Okay, what the hell was I saying a second ago? Oh yeah, so he does the backswing for a backhand, and then it just cuts to black with a funk noise, and then you're at 1 HP. So it's the fucking Super Lexius bitch slap.
I mean, if you're gonna have a super attack, you know, there are worse choices.
I mean, to be fair, out of all the ones who could take you down with one hit, he would be the one you would expect. So, you know, there's that. Physically speaking.
Completely makes the sense.
So I'm almost tempted just to record the tutorial on DS and then only switch to the important cutscenes.
Yeah, do that.
Just for that.
Nah, just record the bitch slap. That's all the information you need.
Yeah, but I also like in the first like 5 days of the game, you can actually talk to everyone while they're hanging around. The fuck is it? The world that never was. But then after like day 7 or 10 or something, all the Chain of Memories members get sent away. And if you know anything about Chain of Memories, they all die there.
Good.
Oh.
So they don't show up again. And if you know anything else about me, two of my favorites die in Chain of Memories.
Yeah, but they come back now because Kingdom
Oh
Hearts
yes!
exists.
In Dream Drop Distance, they did get recompleted, and both of them actually had decent portions in the game, which I appreciate. I feel very bad for anyone whose favorite is Lexius or Zoldan, because they literally did not even bother getting their voice actors. And you can tell, because whenever they are on screen, they just don't say a damn thing. They just awkwardly gesture and look at each other. But not... They did the same thing for Phil. So we didn't even get any Dean DeVito. I'm still mad about that.
Ariel, I'm sorry, are you looping this?
I made a perfect loop for gotta go back.
Which
But
is
just
perfect,
the part,
because that's what,
but just
that's
the
what my
part where they
brain
say gotta go
does.
fast.
That's literally what my brain does anyway, so I appreciate.
By the way, one of these soldiers, if you take the bike and you start riding it, if you drive by a specific soldier, he'll just go, "Where's my bike?"
Nice.
There's a handful of funny lines that the NPCs have in this game.
That sounds amazing.
There's another one where they're like, Yuji
I
Naka's
won't
safe.
allow them to do what they want to anymore.
Wait, they actually say that?
Yeah.
Well, okay. What is this game? I keep... Like, it's so beautiful. It's so horrendous at the same time.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of things that are beautiful and horrendous at the same time, I just started watching the dub of Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. And it's beautiful, but it's terrible.
Hand over that Chaos Emerald, or else.
Is it beautiful because it's terrible?
I mean,
Or-
yes.
Okay.
But also
I don't take
the
orders,
protagonist
especially from you.
dub voice,
But I'm
Yuma,
not here to fight you
is
either.
the worst.
I'm collecting the emeralds to find my own answers. So why don't you just back
I mean, is
off?
he just an asshole or poorly acting?
No, I'm talking about just talking about the voice. The acting is actually fine. It's just the
Wait,
voice.
why is he not the bully anymore?
Oh, God.
Ariel, I was going to do a full Cool Cat run, but I don't have time for that.
God, I don't even...
I have midterms this week.
No, that's totally fair. But when we showed it to my cousin, or watched it, one of the stupid
okay.
bully lines...
Are you guys ready for the best control ever? Check this shit out.
I don't know, look way past cool to me. I don't know.
That was totally intentional. I see more up.
Exquisite.
Exquisite!
Fucking love that line. I can imagine Sonic saying that.
Yes.
I remember in high school I was in the biology class and this guy, I like annoyed him, right? And he said, "Man, you're so exquisite." And I'm like, "Do you know what exquisite means?" And he's like, he asked the teacher, "Do you know what does exquisite mean?" And she's like, "Why are you using words you don't know the definition of?" To this day, I don't know if he knows what the word exquisite means.
Call him up.
I might buy a yearbook. Like, hey, who's exquisite? Am I exquisite?
Am I still exquisite?
I'm not even gonna tell him who I am. I'm just gonna say that.
Okay, but Austin, this is a very, very important question. Did you manage to work in putting in the finishing touches while doing nothing to help?
No,
Damn.
Damn.
I'm not here. Sonic's an asshole in this game, by the way.
I mean, they're black. He can be assholes toward them.
Wow.
I mean, he said it, so I think he's allowed.
Oh man, this whole A rank run is going great.
Brian, I have been getting mostly A ranks.
I know. You've been getting all A ranks.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, we have to do the expert mode live.
Oh my God.
Where's that damn?
Oh yeah, I forgot I did that to Dan.
Tails?
Oh man, I wasn't looking because my dog... Something looked like it was wrong with her side, but she was...
I'm really glad this is part of the game.
I've got to get those rings back.
I'm really glad the gun on the back of his little walker goes straight through his head.
I'm really glad he crashed for no discernible reason.
This is just too easy.
Because he's
Did he have a
terrible.
chaos emerald?
Okay, I'd just like to point out, Shadow is actually more of an asshole in the hero run than he is in a dark run.
I kind of noticed that in the other... In the Cool Cat cutscene. Reading the
Until
actual
we spent
dialogue.
time.
I was like, man, is this another villain run? And then you went down, and I'm like, no, this is supposed to be the good run.
Oh, Ariel, you haven't seen the half of it. Brian, you know what cutscene I'm talking about.
I think I do. Everything's kind of bleeding together, but I'll know it when I see it. Definitely.
It's on their spaceship.
Oh yeah. Yep. I do remember that.
It's the
I
best
remember
cutscene
thinking.
in the game that happens right before the worst level in the game.
Yep. I remember that, and I'm like, but you're a good guy. And I was like, when I played this game, I was young and naive, so I was really trying really hard to make Shadow a good guy.
By the way, we have to collect 400 rings in this stage because Eggman. Okay, Ariel.
What?
So for this stage, our mission in our quest to save the world from alien domination is to take back 400 rings that Eggman stole from banks or some shit.
I mean, yes, that's super important. I don't see what the problem is.
Wait, are banks? Are rings human currency?
I mean, I assume so. Tails is like, Eggman stole these rings from all over the world. Which, I mean, if it's only 400 rings from all over the world, he could have just literally been picking them up.
Yeah, but that's still stealing. You know, if I stole a building, it's on the floor, but I can still steal it.
Okay. Brian, there's a difference between picking up a building and picking up a fucking penny.
But they're both on the floor! In fact, the building, in some cultures, is the floor!
Oh.
I don't know how that makes my point more poignant, but
I hate
I'm
this
just going to
stage.
assume it does. Wait, they're not mechs. They're not Eggman's
they're
mechs.
robots.
Tails, they're Eggman's robots.
All those Eggmans.
There's one Eggman's robots over there.
But yeah, this stage fucking sucks.
Well, the vast majority of the stages suck, so...
I thought the
Yeah.
entire game sucked, though.
There's like one good stage.
Damn
It's probably
it.
good
And
on
by
Xbox.
good, I mean tolerable.
Can we just go damn it just at all times?
If only! That's a moment.
You know, Shadow's not the only one who says damn in this game.
Yeah, Sonic does too, and I was
Yeah.
taken aback when I heard that.
No,
Because
there's,
this is the edgy game. It's not just Shadow who's edgy. Everyone is edgy.
no, there's
But
four
he's the
characters. There's 4 characters in this game who say damn. Shadow, of course, the titular edgelord. There's Sonic. In the level we just did, if the Black Arms tank gets away, Sonic will just go, damn, they got away! In Central City, that stage with all the bombs that you have to, like, detonate or defuse, depending on what you're trying to do. If at like the 5-second mark before the time runs out, Knuckles just goes, damn, we're too late! And in a cutscene, where Eggman finds SPO and Shadow sneaking around inside his computer, because, yes, SPO just goes, damn, we've been detected.
You know, I'm so glad that Sonic Team can make a game for mature audiences. You know, people think video games are for kids, but it's really important that we fight that stereotype. This is the way we do that, obviously.
There's also, it's
Oh,
not
good,
this.
we're finally done.
It's not in this game, but in Sonic Heroes, Amy says,
Sorry,
"Oh my
Doctor. I got no time for games.
That's not a swear.
god." Yeah, but people lose their shit about that for some fucking reason. I don't care.
Wait, did your family not consider that a swear growing up?
Perfect.
No.
No, Brian.
No, not
You
really.
you were raised Catholic.
Yep.
That's taking the Lord's name in vain.
Technically, yeah.